action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics playing host to the LA Clippers. The Los Angeles Clippers begin the game with the basketball. George, and that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Walker into the front court. They're down 3. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Kemba Walker, tough matchup against George. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Leonard, and a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Defensive foul to number 20, Gordon Hayward. That's his first personal foul.
George. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Finish that. Leonard. Celtics have it. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
George, that his third 3 in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
The drive, right to the basket. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Screen coming. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Missed his first. That one goes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Jaylen Brown. Beverly into the front court. Leads 5. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's good.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him, but what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Hayward knocks down the 3-pointer. Beverly into the front court. Leads 3. Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing here.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George on fire to start this one. 4 threes in this first quarter alone.
And I love this offense in the playbook. It's called give him the ball and get out the way.
Here's a chance from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hayward, 9 points for him to start the game. He's hit 3 threes in this first quarter. Lights out from downtown.
And defensively, you have to stay in these guys' pocket. Force him to be a driver rather than a shooter.
George, textbook defense. To Jaylen Brown. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Williams. Leonard.
To number 20, Gordon Hayward. That's his second personal foul.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Wide open look won't go.
From the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. We played one with the visiting Clippers out on top. Jay and I back to Boston. After this, you're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players are driving me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second of 3 is good.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Good shot.
Hayward. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
To Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Flushes it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Hey, watch the screen now.
Hayward. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And the nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Hayward. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. To Leonard.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 40, Ivica Zubac.
Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Timeout Boston as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game.
We couldn't have done it without your support. If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
He's going to play the matchup. Brad Stevens making some moves. Boston with the basketball. Throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Buries it.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Beverly. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it. To Kemba Walker. Trying to cash in. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 2 for 2 now.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Can't connect. Brown with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. Celtics come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
LA Clippers with the basketball. To Beverly. Clippers have got it. Could not throw it down. Into the front court, it's Walker. Under a minute to go before halftime. Brown scores him in close.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Ah, the element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Hayward to Brown, down low. Tatum. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Brown into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Hayward. Out of bounds the call. Off Gordon Hayward. For 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. First half comes to an end with the Celtics in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Walker to Jaylen Brown. To Paul George. Jason Tatum with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot from the lane won't go.
They've been getting open looks, makeable shots that just can't find their way in, but it makes these next few offensive possessions down the stretch even more important.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Walker with the basketball. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Tatum. Message received. Well defended.
When you have cold shooting like this in the second half, you have to find other ways to score than just relying on the three-point shot. Maybe try turning that corner off that PNR and getting to the rack.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Walker. Baseline drive. Walker goes to the left side. Hayward. He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
To George. Curling inside. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
George, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Jaylen Brown. Has a look. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. George. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Good look that time, but off the mark.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Walker. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Leonard. Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Leonard. Kemba Walker able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Leonard. Oh, can't do that.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
It's George for 2 off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Paul George to Leonard. And throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Williams. Deep left corner. Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker looking good. 4 for 5.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
To Leonard. Easy path to the rim.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. To Cantor. Oh, he had him there for a second. Baseline drive. And it's Cantor. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. "17-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, and the Celtics have the lead. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Walker is good.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Clippers have the basketball. It goes down. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Kemba Walker here against Tarkless. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Leonard. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes, for every tough shot you make, buy one, get one free.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Leonard. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Jaylen Brown. Walker knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Marcus Smart. Gets it in the right corner. To Kemba Walker. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
To Hayward. To Cantor. To Marcus Smart. Shot clock violation. Count the basket at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Brown with it up top. Leads 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Celtics have it. Driving right to the basket. Hayward. Nice pass to get things going.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Count it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Hayward. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Off Gordon Hayward. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 22,
Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Jaylen Brown. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It'll stay Clipper basketball. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
From a guy who's been there before, tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you would have wished this was a bad dream. But in reality, all you can do is knock the cobwebs off and let it fuel you for tomorrow.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. Barring a 4-point play, this is a 2-possession game. Let's see how they decide to attack this. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Leonard. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. To Walker. The drive, right to the basket. Tatum. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they just squeak this one out.